This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Don't resist, we'll make it.
Hey, buddy. Brian Garden, nice to meet you, bud. Hey, I don't want to blow you up in front of your grandma. Maybe you can sit on the porch without her hearing. Maybe send her inside. I'm going to respect your privacy. It's about some stuff that's been going on online. I think you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I don't want to, I want to respect your privacy, okay? I'm not here, I'm not a cop, I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation, that's all. And actually, you know, maybe offer you some help, okay? That's it. I don't want, I don't want to embarrass you in front of her.
Bart.
Hello, how are you? Good. Are you okay with doing it on the porch? Maybe send her inside so I can sit down. I've been on the road, my back's killing me. Right here's good? All right, here. Here, let's just sit over here. That's good. All right, well, you're fine. Right there's good. Okay. All right, man. All right, so I think you know why I'm here, right? Okay, so you know some of the people you've been talking to online.
Oh, I've been hacked so many times.
Right.
I don't even talk to anyone on Facebook anymore. I've been hacked.
Right. So
Get personal details out of my pictures and shit.
right.
I have them secret.
Yeah.
Really all of them, but,
So does Mandy sound familiar? Be honest, like I tell you what, yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna save you the some time and the embarrassment, okay? Because like I said, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to embarrass you at all. You're a young dude. You got a long life ahead of you. Last thing I think you need right now is trouble, right?
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I don't talk.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
I literally just blocked her yesterday.
You blocked her yesterday, yeah? Okay,
I
well,
didn't want to
yeah,
do it.
that makes sense because I mean, I don't think you guys have had any conversation.
I've been sick a whole week.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, well, don't get me sick.
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with nothing.
Right, I got you.
And something's been going on. I don't know what.
Yeah,
I thought she was a scammer.
right, right,
Yeah, I've been hacked so many times that
Right.
I have to delete Facebook completely.
right. Yeah, I don't blame you. Hey, look, I am going to tell you, I am filming this, but it's just for safety reasons, okay?
Yes.
My group, okay, let me explain to you what my group is and what we're doing, okay? So my group, what we do is we're called Youth Protectors, okay? We monitor what happens online. Her parents actually reached out to us and said they didn't want to get the cops involved, okay? So like you're pretty lucky, to be honest with you. And what we do is we just go out, we have a conversation with some people like you.
I really thought she was a scammer.
Right? You really thought she was a
My
scammer?
whole list of Facebook is a
Right.
scammers.
Right. And that happens a lot, you know what I mean? But, you know, this one wasn't a scammer. She's real, you know, and so I'm sure, as you can imagine, you're probably thinking back about some of the stuff you've said to her, right?
Yeah, I literally deleted everything.
Yeah, well, we didn't,
I
so.
feel like a disgusting person.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I would if
have-
I was you as
I usually
well.
have kids over here too.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah,
So I don't even bother them. They attack me all the time.
yeah.
And I stop it.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I get it.
I feel pretty good. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that just goes through jail and shit. And I stop that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
stop everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, this stuff here, it's pretty bad. You know, you could, you know, and like I said, it's just, you know. But so what we do is, that's like I said, my group. They want to, you know, they just want us to have a conversation, and you know, maybe at the end of this, if as long as
I
you're
don't
all,
know where she lives. I don't even ask where she lives.
you didn't ask where she lived. Okay.
I never even tried.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
She
You know.
asked me where I live. I
That
tell
would
her.
be concerning if you did. I didn't read the whole chat, so I can't, you know, tell if that was in there or not. I don't recall, you know. So I didn't read them all, you know. But
She probably can't even read it anymore because I deleted everything and blocked her.
right, yeah. Well, we have it all, so you know, if I need to
Hopefully
refresh your
they'll
memory,
realize that
huh?
She needs to stay off of it, social media and stuff.
Right, right.
I want to get off of it too.
Yeah, yeah. So you think that it's like it's an issue with the kids getting on there and stuff, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty sure. Cause
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no social media. I thought she was a scammer. There's
Right.
literally Facebook looks like AI and stuff.
Right. Right.
Idiot and stuff. I'm an
Right.
idiot for doing shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I tell you what, like, you know, how old did she tell you she was? Do you remember?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't honestly remember.
Right. Okay. Well, just for transparency reasons, okay. You know, obviously, you know that's you, a younger you. Obviously, I know later on you talk
yeah.
about it, you know, but you know, she says right here. She says, "How old are you?" You know, you tell her. You know, that's just the first page. I don't really want to embarrass you. If I have to, I'll pull out some of this other stuff to kind of jog your memory and some of these questions. And I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I already know the answers to the questions I'm going to ask you, okay?
Yeah.
But look, and so I'm being honest with you, okay? So all I'm asking in return is you be honest with me. And that's the thing is, if you can be honest with me, then my group is going to be like, okay, look, you know, he's being honest. He's taking accountability that he knows what he did was wrong. Like you just said, you know it was wrong. And that's cool. That's a good start. And I appreciate that. I do. Absolutely. By the way, you work in coal mines?
No, I work with my brother on cars and stuff.
Okay.
He has kids over there. I try to help him out.
Right on. Cool. Cool. I respect that. I respect that. Yeah. Mechanic work ain't easy. But I seen you.
Just drive around in his car. He fixes. I make sure everything's okay.
Right on.
Then
Right
I
on.
go underneath and change the oil, and that's it.
Yeah. I seen your brother's sticker on the back of his truck, and it looked like a coal miner sticker. And if
But he used to work in the coal mine, but
Yeah.
he got fired.
oh,
because of
really?
Weed and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah, Illinois is different.
Yeah.
You know, I'm back in the day. I used to work in the coal mines in Illinois. You know,
Yeah.
so, but they weren't. It wasn't legal back then, though. So,
Yeah.
you know, but so okay. So let me ask you this. Do you remember talking to her about like some of the stuff?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
an idiot for doing that.
Like I said, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate you being honest because that's where this
Like,
helps.
I try to get scammers to get off
Right.
of my back and stuff.
Right.
And
Right.
I says some of my old photos and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's cool. Okay.
I got scammed once. My Dumbo. I'm literally a pervert. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
And this
That's again. That's,
35-year-olds.
I mean, you admitting to being a pervert. That
Yeah,
takes a lot,
I
man.
stopped and all that
You know.
stuff. I haven't done anything ever, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's just online. I
Right.
never even get out.
Right.
Only when I get out is when I go with my brother with some work on
Right.
trucks and stuff.
Right. That's cool. That's
I play
cool.
basketball all the time. But I
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. I know. I like to play basketball. Heck yeah. What other sport you like?
I used to play football a lot.
Yeah. Right on. Got the size for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Good deal. Good deal. Play a little bit of football myself as well. So, okay. Let me ask you this, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Like, one of the things that we do, and actually I would say probably mostly what we do, when we come out and talk to people like you, I mean, yeah, we want to talk about this stuff, you know, which, you know, obviously I already know a lot of this stuff, but some of the stuff I would like to know and is about Telegram, okay? Telegram, yeah. And not specifically because of you, like it's not really, we can't get on Telegram and see some of the stuff. We know what's going on,
Yeah.
But if you could give me an idea of like what kind of stuff you've seen on there and like how young does it go, we're trying to lobby against some of those apps
I
because
understand.
it's bad. You know
It
what I
is
mean?
bad.
And so, who
Uh,
else to help us better than somebody like yourself?
Megalinks.
Megalinks.
Megalinks. So it's bad.
Okay. Really?
I got on a link. I
Yeah.
deleted it a long time ago.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
was just
really
shutting it off.
bad.
Really?
It's really bad.
Really? Really?
Those
Okay.
are, I seen one. Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
I deleted the first thing I seen. I fucking mute.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
I just like, I'm never gonna access this again.
Right.
That's when that
Wow.
moment I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Right. Yeah.
So I literally just deleted everything.
Good. Good.
And,
Wow. By an adult?
mhm,
Wow.
it's bad on Megalinks.
Wow.
I can't even access it anymore. I deleted everything. Telegram, to be honest with you, I don't get much.
Yeah.
So they ask for money, and scammers ask for money.
Yeah. That's
So-
something I could be really interested in because if you've ever sent any money to them, if you
I
could
never
help me
even
get
sent
those.
money.
No. Oh man. I mean, it's good that you didn't, but if you did, they give us, there's a tracking, that we can find those type people because the ones
Yeah.
asking for money, they're hurting
Yeah,
people,
stuff.
Yeah.
I deleted like almost every single one of my things.
Really?
I don't have nothing.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
I only got like
Um,
20-year-olds now.
Yeah. You don't get what?
I only got 20-year-olds and
20-year-olds?
on
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Right. Right.
I've just been living myself up to 18s and 20s.
Well, you moved it up to 18-year-olds and 20s. Yeah. Cool.
Legal age.
Yeah. That's good.
I
That's
barely
good. I
even
appreciate
talk to
that. Hell yeah, I
anyone.
appreciate that
I
for
barely
sure.
even talk to anyone these days too.
Right. Right.
So I just avoid. I don't like talking to people that much. Ever since the
I don't-
scammers.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
So I literally about to delete my account.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just bad.
Right. Well, I'm going to get to that too. I'm going to help you out with that. Okay. Because and I'll kind of touch on it a little bit for you, but I do want to cover something else. But as far as deleting it, that whenever you delete it, it's not really deleted.
I went on my iCloud and deleted it too.
Yeah. Well, so I'll give you an example. I've been married for 15 years, and had the same phone for, pretty much the whole time.
This phone, be honest with you.
Actually, longer than that, yeah. But anyway, I had some stuff happen with my phone. I had to take it in and have it checked out because I had so many pictures of so many memories for so long ago.
Yeah.
And the girlfriend that I had before my wife, which would have been like 17 years ago, I had some stuff, of her. And this guy was able to pull them up, and I deleted them 17 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
yeah.
whenever you delete them, they're still on your phone. And I was blown away by it. This was happened quite a few years ago, but still, it was a long time that it
Yeah.
stayed on there. So when I started working for this company here, or this group, I should say, they taught me that nothing's ever deleted. Okay, and so we have a device. It's about the size of a cigarette pack. They'll send it to you if we decide to get you some help and go this route, which I think we are. I'm already making up my mind. You seem like a good dude. Some of these guys I can tell as soon as I meet them, like
Yeah, I try to.
they're a
not
bad
do
person. You know what I mean? And I don't see that with you. So, but what will happen is
I'm a big Christian too. I
Yeah.
know what I'm doing is wrong.
good. Okay, good.
I go to
That's the
church
first
on
step.
Wednesdays, and I've been going to church my whole life.
Really. That's cool. That's cool.
Fine, that's what
I admire
what I'm
that.
doing.
Yeah, I admire that for sure. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I thought Mandy was fake.
Did you
I thought she was fake.
really?
The
Really?
way she just sends
Right.
AI pics stuff. I didn't get no
Right, so-
stuff. And
So yeah, that's her. Yeah, unfortunately for you. I mean, but like I said, it's probably good because now we're here and we can fix it without anything else happening. I mean, you're lucky
Yeah.
that it is this way because otherwise it probably would have been worse if it wasn't us. So you're kind of lucky at the same time. But-
And when I got hacked, probably when I got off of Facebook by 5 years since my dad died. I got
Yeah.
off Facebook, and I got back on Facebook. I had a lot of scammers
Right.
on my phone, like accepted
right.
friend requests, but I didn't get on, and scammers was inviting young girls and all that.
Right.
What's going on with my Facebook? I deleted my old Facebook, and I had two Facebooks at that moment. I deleted my old one because I got hacked the same way.
Right.
I was about to delete this one,
Yeah.
but you shut up and
Right, right. Okay. Well, we can help you with all the deleting. Okay.
I want to delete everything.
Yeah. So, let me back up a little bit because part of mainly what I'm going to try to assess is your psychological, type thing. Okay. Because a lot of times what we find, especially with people like yourself, like I'm getting the indication from you that you're a good person, you're a good guy, you go to church. Okay. This is probably just a little slip up, in your life. It's not really something, not the end of the world, you're not like some guy in an ice cream truck riding around the parks looking for, I know that, obviously.
I don't even come out
Right.
anymore.
Right. Okay. So can you kind of maybe give me an idea of like about how long have you had this attraction to kids? Like Mandy?
About a year.
About a year. Okay.
It wasn't that long.
This one's kind of a tough, and I'm sorry, it's really personal, but like, have you ever had anything done to you as a child by any adult maybe that could kind of give you?
I have memories. Actually, no.
No.
I did have memories, I think, where I think it's just gone.
Right.
It says I don't come back.
Right.
Like, my father was pretty good to me. I never had
Right.
been.
Okay.
So I don't even know.
Okay. Well, that's good. Could just be internet.
Yeah.
I mean, internet exposes people to stuff that they're not normally into, that they wouldn't normally be exposed to, and that's what we do.
And sometimes I feel like the devil takes over me and stuff.
The devil, yeah. Well,
That's when I said the devil go away. And that's why I just started waking up. Just
Right.
a week ago, ever since I've been sick,
yeah,
I had a diarrhea.
yeah,
So I just started open.
yeah. Well, you say you're in church, you're Christian. I tell you what, Christians get challenged more by the devil,
Yeah.
so it makes sense,
That's what my church whip always tells me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can attest to that for sure, So, I mean, that's awesome that you recognize that. That's good,
And I got my cousin's little girl was always around me,
Right.
and I never would be attracted to them. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to kids anymore.
You're not attracted to kids no more? Okay. Like, how long ago do you think that kind of stopped, do you think?
Probably 4 weeks ago.
About 4 weeks ago, you just completely stopped having an attraction for kids? Okay.
Because of,
Well, maybe the
like,
devil
God.
is taking a break?
I was like, God, just,
Yeah.
I want to be around these kids,
Right.
and without forcing them to do stuff. So I was like,
Right.
do something about it.
Right.
And I think he heard my call. So
Yeah. Good.
I made on church ever since.
Was there ever a time that you did? Or no?
never
Okay.
did.
Good.
Like, I never really did.
Okay. Good. You never really did? Okay. You have any thoughts of it, but just didn't act? Okay. Good. Okay. Good. The reason I say is because, like, when we're done here, those are the kind of questions I have to ask, because the group is going to be like, look, we want him to stay at his brother's. We don't want him around the children if he's had thoughts like that. That's why I'm covering those,
I
okay?
never even thought
Since
about
you're
it.
here and you're around little kids, they might be like, hey, and I'll just be like, look, he said no, he didn't have any,
And they trust me with the kids. They trust me pretty good with them. And
Yeah,
I
okay.
want nothing to ruin that trust at all.
Right.
Nothing.
How old are the little ones here?
It's twins. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
about 8 and 9.
8 and
I
9.
think. I don't know what they're.
Right. Are they your nieces or?
Them cousins.
Cousins,
Little
okay.
cousins. There's 2 ones. He's he was the baby, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was the baby's the other girl. They got 4 kids.
Yeah.
2
Gotcha.
twins, 1 boy,
Cool.
and another one that's
Right on.
older than them.
Right on.
And they love me. They attack me and stuff. I was like, no, stay off of me, please.
Yeah. Ever get up on your lap and something else pop up by accident, something like that?
No,
Like, honestly, yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
never.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
That's
Good.
not
Good.
those.
Good.
I'm not into that anymore.
Good. Right on. For the last 4 weeks, right? Okay. Good. That's good.
I never touched anyone. I never even been with anyone. I'm still a virgin.
Are you?
I'm
Okay.
still a virgin.
Nothing wrong with that, man. How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23. I'll tell you what. Spoiler alert. I lost my virginity at 23. Believe it or not. That's honest. That's honest God true. Yep. So you just got to find the right person for you. But obviously,
Yeah, I'm now.
not. It's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting for marriage.
you ready for marriage? Okay, well,
Just waiting.
don't rush into no marriage. You're a virgin. Just
Yeah.
have a few relationships, okay? Don't rush into marriage, okay? But adult relationships, okay? Okay, so on Telegram, and that's why I'm okay. So I told you about the box that we can send out. I already know for a fact that the group is going to be like, hey, let's get all of the stuff off his phone for him. The reason why is because if we're going to get you some help, and when I say help, it's gonna be pretty basic. Like you're gonna have to be available for a phone call once a week. Okay, it's generally got a 15-minute phone call from a person that's just gonna want to talk to you. That's it.
How long will this last?
Huh?
How long will this last?
That'll be up to the person that'll be talking to you each week. It'll just be 15 minutes a week. Once a week they'll schedule it with you and be like, hey, is this time okay for you? They're pretty cool.
I usually work for afternoons about 3 o'clock.
Okay. Well, like I said, you could totally
So I'll
schedule
get
it.
up and ready.
They're really good. They're real good. It's part of our group, and they offer it. It's our way of solving the pedophilia type issues without trouble, and because like I said, we take different cases and we look at them and like, okay, this one we can help, this one we can't. You know what I mean? And then we just don't even go talk to them. I don't talk to them all of them. I only talk to ones I can help. That I feel like I can help. Okay. And honestly, when this came across my desk, I was like, yeah, this, let me just see what I can do with this, help this guy, and I'm glad that I did because I'm genuinely like you in a way. So, I don't know you, but you seem like a good, honest person. I believe you when you say that you haven't kids here, okay, I genuinely do believe you, okay, all right, and that's why it's good that I'm here. But one of the things they're going to want to do is they're going to want to, like, for instance, Telegram. I know you're aware of that with the mega links and the different things that are on there with the.
I don't even know how I got the mailings. Once they sent me it.
Yeah.
Somehow I got it.
Totally. Yeah.
I looked it up. I was like, what is this? And I was all that stuff. I was like, oh hell.
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting to is the way that app is set up. It automatically saves that type stuff to your phone without you doing it.
I never even created an account on it either.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, the way that app works, a lot of times it'll actually save stuff on your phone without you doing it, and we're aware of that. Okay, we know that it happens, so it's no fault of your own. It's just like it automatically does it. You open it, and it'll save it in your phone, and you don't even realize it. A lot of people realize it when they open their photo gallery. Sometimes they'll slip into there, and I know it's probably happened to your phone many times when you had Telegram. I know you probably don't have. Do you have Telegram still?
I do.
Okay. How often? How many times a week do you notice that in your photos where it comes in there automatically and you got to delete them out of there? Because I know you're not looking for them. I know that they're just there.
Never, will be honest with you.
Never. Okay.
They never send me nothing. I never send them more money.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well,
I see what's going on.
It's usually the mega links. Those and some of the chats. They'll send you something.
I try to access it again to see if I can access it to delete stuff.
Right.
But I can't do it anymore. I don't have the thing anymore.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Because see, what we want to do is we want to protect you from getting any trouble after all this. Okay.
Yeah.
So like if you've got any in your phone that has that app has put in there, that's why we send you the box. And we kind of want to get the reason why I'm asking you about how many you think that may have come in there at any given time, is because. Hey, he's with me. He's fine. We're having an interview. Thank you. Yeah.
Kids too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whole neighborhood's full of kids.
Right. Yeah, I did notice a lot of like stuff around here. Yeah. So, But so as far as the like I know you said that's pretty young.
I only saw one. That's it.
Just the one. Yeah. Okay.
And that's when I seen that. I was like, I don't want this anymore.
Right.
I've been in the bathroom and puked.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I was like, I would never in my life.
Right.
Just do that.
Yeah. No, I couldn't imagine seeing that. That would be pretty rough. And I'm sorry you had to see that, man.
Jesus came in my heart. It's like, you do better than that.
Right. Yeah. And that was about 4 weeks ago when Jesus came into your heart pretty hard. That's good. I'm glad. Good deal. Yeah, that's really good. So, you sent a lot of pictures of your. How many do you think pictures of your
the same pics, to be honest with you.
Oh, the same
the
ones that
same
you sent
pics.
to who just whatever what was her name again? This one here was
Mandy, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the same pic. I used old pics. And
Old
stuff.
pictures of you.
I deleted them, I think.
Right. How many times did you send them to her? Because I didn't look. I'm
pretty sure it's just 2 or 3.
2 or 3 times. Okay.
I don't know.
Did you ever send to her any videos?
I did once.
So, okay, man, you're doing well. Because I'm telling you what, I know for a fact I'm gonna be able to get you some help rather than trouble. I mean, this I already knew, obviously. You know.
I didn't know she was really
Yeah.
assisted.
Yeah. You sent some videos, obviously, you know, and some pictures and stuff, and quite a bit of it. So I'm glad that you're being honest with me.
To be honest with you, I don't know if I'll ever even talk to her again.
Yeah, no, you won't be talking to her again. I can promise you that. Yeah, no, yeah, whether you want to or not, you won't be talking to her anymore.
I
So
don't even want to.
good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
I really thought she was fake.
Yeah,
Like,
you did.
The way I thought on my Facebook is just fake. I
Right.
don't even know where else she came from when I was in
Really, man. I mean, you talked to her about also what was her? She had a friend also, her best friend that was. Remember her name? Remember her name?
I do not remember her name.
No. Okay.
I realize my mind is blank.
Right. What about her little sister? She had a little sister. Remember her name?
Starts with a G. Gaggy.
That was Gabby.
Gaggy.
Gabby.
I don't know.
Gabby. Yeah, you're yeah. Okay.
I
So you got Mandy, and then you have Gabby, and then you have what was the other one? Do you remember the other one? It kind of sounded like Mandy. I thought.
I think it's Madison.
Yes, Madison. That's right. Yeah.
Friend, his name Madison. That's not much.
Right. And you remember how old Madison was?
She never told me.
She didn't tell you. Does it sound right? Her best friend? I think that's.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
She literally told me nothing.
And her little sister, do you remember how old she was? No. Okay, so she was.
Was
she was. Do you remember some of the stuff that you had said about all 3 of them? Some of the stuff saying that you wanted to do to all of them, each of them? Yeah. I know this is hard, bro. I know it's hard, man. And I appreciate you being honest with me, but you did tell her to put her fingers. And if it was, you said that, right? Okay. I believe you said something about spitting on her if it hurts and all that. You were teaching them basically, right? Teaching them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it, man. It's okay though, man. It's a normal feeling for you to feel like this right now, but this is healing, okay? This is a good start, okay? All right, man? Cool. Don't just, you're good, man, okay? Yeah, I get it. I'm glad. Look, man, the fact that, I'm sorry, dude. It's just like a song. Yeah, it's getting ready to rain. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, you know, the remorse, because that shows me you have a heart. You know, it's deep. You know, your heart's way deep, and we just need to, you know, pull it out of there, because it's pretty dark. It has been pretty dark for this stuff to happen. You know what I mean? But that's why we want to help you. Okay, so. Like I said, I don't want to embarrass you. In fact, I think we've covered enough on these, as far as I'm concerned. You know what you said. Yeah. I'm not gonna make it any harder on you by talking about that stuff. Is that cool? Okay. All right. So let's ask you this: how many other apps have you used other than Telegram? WhatsApp. Okay.
I did have a group chat. It was full of.
Right.
That stuff.
What stuff?
It was from. It was from Israel. All that stuff, and I deleted it.
Right.
Like probably a month ago.
Yeah.
So it was like, what? I was like.
Right.
What is up with this crap?
Right. Wow. Yeah.
I don't know what else I had.
Those are hard for us to catch, you know, to get them to stop. What we're doing, we want to lobby against some of these apps to try to put more protection. You know, as you can imagine,
I know a lot of Israel stuff.
Yeah.
As well, and other countries.
Right.
I deleted it.
What kind of stuff did you see on those, as far as?
Just regular too.
Right, with kids. Yeah, that sucks.
So,
Yeah.
I deleted that, and I don't know how to access it back.
Right. Yeah. I'm glad you deleted it, so that's good. That's really good, you know. So, how many have you seen on WhatsApp? Is it if you had to compare WhatsApp to Telegram, which one should we try to shut down first or put more restrictions on?
Telegram.
Telegram? It's worse. Yeah.
It's Telegram.
Really? Okay.
Because once you have a group chat on WhatsApp, you can't get it back.
Oh, okay.
That's why I believe on Telegram there's other groups.
Right.
There's people selling and stuff, more stuff.
Right. Okay.
I don't even know how to access half of them.
Right. Okay. So you think it's going to be harder for us to get into WhatsApp? Are they more crypted than Telegram, or Telegram's more crypted? Yeah. I haven't really messed with the WhatsApp much as far as kind of going into
I know
it.
Telegram, there's another app.
Is that an iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
What model is that one?
this model is a, I don't know.
Oh, okay, a little bit older one, yeah.
Yeah.
I just got the new Pro Max. I love it, absolutely love it. Yeah. Let me see what you got.
Telegram over here.
Oh, and let me tell you.
And there's this nice gram.
What is
Telegram.
that? What's NAS?
It's both. Like,
oh, okay.
It comes with both.
Right.
There's a bot to it. See, there's all the stuff that.
Right. Don't open any because I don't want to see any. Honestly,
it's nothing. It's selling.
Oh, they're selling shit. But yeah, when you open it, there's probably stuff.
I can't delete them.
Yeah. Don't delete them because here's the thing. That box I'm going to send you. You know, when it comes in, I'm going to have to send you. I'm not sure which model we'll have to send you, and it all kind of depends on how much you have in there. And if you delete them, it makes the box work harder if I send you the lower model.
I don't know. This dude is pretty much what he has a lot of.
Can you hear me? I'm not going to do anything with it.
He has a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I grab my phone, take a picture of that? Because I would like to maybe
has a lot of them.
Oh, you're awesome, dude. I tell you what, let's walk over here to my van. Don't worry about him.
He's access that dude's account.
Right.
You might see a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what it's based off.
Yeah. Let me grab my phone. I'm gonna snap a picture if that you don't mind. You can watch me. I'm not gonna mess with your phone. I promise. Okay. All right.
Because he buys a lot.
He buys a lot. Okay. Dude, and like I said, my group is gonna.
He has not contact me in a while. So.
In a while. So he's definitely into the.
Mm.
Gotcha. Do you know his real name?
Nope.
No.
It's
okay.
secret and stuff. I don't.
Gotcha.
Understand.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right. Here, I'll let you have fun. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna grab a cigarette. We'll walk back over there. Okay. Okay. So we'll walk back over here so we get some privacy.
I'm trying to go clean ever since I've been trying to delete everything.
Yeah. Good. Dude. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, that's how I know that I made the right decision to come here. You know, the fact that you're deleting it and you're having some remorse. You know, that means a lot to us, honestly. Okay. So that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
About a week because I'm sick.
Right.
I didn't want to get on it.
Yeah.
And I haven't even do the deed. You know, usually about a week.
Really?
I'm trying to.
Oh, you mean like a week?
Trying to stop that too.
You've been trying to stop that. Well, there's nothing wrong with as long as you're not the children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a guy thing. It's it's normal. And maybe you should. Because you build it all up, then you might go back to that kind of thing. That's our group. We don't want that to happen. We don't want this to ever happen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you promised me you're not gonna do this no more, right?
Try and stop.
You're gonna try.
In my life.
You're gonna try. Okay.
I don't want to.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest.
Anymore.
Right? Yeah. I get it.
My whole family's just been in jail and out, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I don't want you to either, man. You're young.
Especially.
Yeah, you're young, you know what I mean? You don't want to go to jail for this. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean?
I don't know what she is. I thought she was fake.
Yeah, well.
I thought she was another 40-year-old man just playing with me.
Right, right,
From Israel.
right. From Israel, yeah. Well, damn cigarette. Rolling out already.
It's windy.
Huh?
It's windy too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I lit it very good, to be honest with you. So, what's there to do in this town? Anything?
Nothing.
That's another thing.
Playing basketball, that's for me.
When you've got a
play games all day, that's probably it.
when you've got a small town like this, there's nothing to do. You know,
Yeah.
what is it? The idle hands, they say. You know, when you're, idle hands.
Go swimming with my buddies and that's it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I used to stay here, play video games with my buddies, and
Right
not
on.
do nothing.
Yeah,
I'll drive around all night, just to drive.
right. Nothing
I
else
like
to do, right?
driving.
Yeah, yeah.
And the cops usually out 24/7. So
Right,
small
right.
town.
Yeah.
Cops know me.
Oh, that's good.
They're
That's
nice
good.
to me.
That's good. That's good. Right on. Right on.
They know who I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. Small towns like that, though. Every small town's like that. You know, if you mess up once, the cops know you for that.
Yeah.
If you don't ever mess up, they know you for
See,
being,
They pulled me over and they're so nice to me, and that's just so nice to them. They just let me go.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I'm
good.
not doing nothing. They just know me.
Yeah, that's what I like about a small town.
They
You
know
know.
how nice I am. They know my family, how nice they are.
Right. Right. Yeah.
My family has issues with alcohol and drugs. They're the
Oh.
only one. I'm the only one that's not doing drugs. I'm the only one that's not alcohol. That's probably just the only thing I've been doing.
Right. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
this child. Yeah. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's bad.
Yeah, it is. It is. And honestly, I mean, if I was to give you my honest opinion, and like I said, I'm not judging you, I'd rather you be drinking and doing drugs than this, to be honest with you. But like I said, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not judging you,
I'm
man.
gonna start a little drinking. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Well, I'm not
drink
saying
a
you
little-
need to replace it with drinking. I want you to
drink
be,
a little.
yeah,
My whole life, I drink a little.
right.
Not that much. Change my
Yeah.
mindset.
Right. Yeah. Right on. What kind of games do you like to play?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops. Hell yeah.
I like all the games. Role playing games.
Right. Like Fortnite?
Mouth is dry.
Oh, you're good. You like Fortnite?
Mhm.
Right. I'm about done here. I just need to explain to you about the box real quick, and I'll just get out of your hair. Okay. And the number that's going to call you, it's not going to be a local number. I want to say it's going to be a 706 area code, but I'm not sure. So if a 706,
Don't answer.
me neither. That's why I'm telling you. Yeah. And honestly, what is today? Friday. They probably won't reach out to you till maybe Tuesday, honestly. So when I leave here, I'm going to go ahead and call the office and let them know, hey, send them a box. Now that I know you have an iPhone, they're only going to send one cord, so I'm glad you showed me it's an iPhone, so I know which cord to send you, because normally I've sent C ports to people and they're like, I can't use it. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to ask, you know what I mean? But what it's going to do is you're going to put it in your device, and it's not going to mess with your phone. It's not going to mess with any settings or anything. It's not going to change anything.
I hope this is like.
It's a very expensive device, okay? And so it's very safe, and what it's going to do is it automatically
tracks me.
Huh? No, it don't track you.
Oh, okay.
No,
I just
straight
wanna
up.
Make sure
Dude,
it does. 'Cause
Straight up, dude. Straight up, man. It is literally, this is all it does. It literally, it finds every single bit of, and it doesn't save it. It deletes it from everywhere in your
sounds
phone. Oh, it's awesome. But
none of
here's the
that
thing.
has none of that.
Here's the kicker, though. It's very expensive, and if you don't return it for me, okay, it comes out of my check, and I have to pay for it. Yeah, it's stupid.
I wonder how many people didn't return it.
I've had one.
One?
Okay, and it was a 2-hour drive from the office. I had to actually drive all the way back to the guy's house because he was like you. I trusted him. He didn't send it back. I got my next check. My check was $230, and I was like, "Whoa!" My check's normally like 800 and something. And they're like, "Yeah, the box never came in. We waited and waited, never came in. So it's on you." So, like $600.
$35.
Yeah. That week, I remember I didn't work a full week, so it may not be quite as much as that, but it was pretty expensive. It was a hard hit for me, I live paycheck to paycheck, so. But yeah, like I said, it's going to come with its own box that you can repackage to send it back. It's got a label that automatic shipping label. It's very discreet. Okay, it's going to have your name on it, and that's it. The people it's coming.
How do I return it? So,
it's going to have another box in with it that's folded up. Okay, and then you just unfold it, and it's already labeled. and you put the box back in there, okay, it's going to come fully charged. They don't send a charger with it, okay. You plug it in, it runs the app, it takes all that stuff, and it deletes it, okay. And just to tell you, it doesn't save on the device at all. So whatever goes in there, it's gone for good, okay. So if there are any pictures on there that you want to keep, now hold on, no, not those.
Oh,
but like
the ones that.
Okay, so there's gonna be a spot where any pictures that you have of any family members, okay, that you want to keep, I suggest there's a stage on there. When it goes through it, it'll tell you, and when it comes to that, it'll say any that you need to keep that don't fall in that category. You click on them, and that way it doesn't delete them as well. Because we have had instances where one guy, his niece had passed away at a young age. He had pictures of her in a young age, completely clean, nothing wrong, no porn ever, but just pictures of her and the family, and those got deleted, and they were really upset because there's no way we couldn't retrieve it for them. There's no way to retrieve it for them, you know, so it sucked. But anyway, like I said, it's going to get rid of all of it, and it's not going to save any of it. It'll be gone forever, which is what you want, and that's what we want. And the reason we want that is because we want to make sure that you don't have any access to them, because for you to be okay and move off of this, you can't have any access to any of that stuff, okay? So another thing they're going to do is whenever you get that box, it's also going to have a thing where it's going to say, it's going to have a list of all the apps that are used for the stuff that you've been doing, okay? And you're going to click on every one of those apps that you've ever had on that phone, whether you delete it or not, because like I said, when you delete them, they're not really deleted, okay? So you click on any of them that you have ever had on that particular phone, and that will delete every one of those apps as well, okay? And then that way, and when it deletes those, it also makes to where on that phone, you can never ever download that app. Like when you go to try to whatever app store or whatever you try to go, it won't even show you. It won't even pop up. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to make sure that you don't get weak one day and download it and start back, okay? It's just like, you know, when somebody's recovering addict, you know, you don't want them hanging out with their friends that they did all the drugs with. You know what I mean? You don't want that.
I understand that.
Yeah, so it's our way of...
I've been giving people drugs addicts. So.
Right, yeah. And you know then, when they're around
my
it...
uncle is still a drug addict.
Really? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
He lives here.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Right.
He's just mean as a mother.
Yeah.
So I was like, I understand.
That's rough, you know. I'm sorry.
My cousin Cal is the same way, but he got out of this town and moved to Louisville.
Yeah.
He's clean now.
Yeah. That's where I live in Louisville.
That's how I told him to move out of this town.
Yeah. I live in Louisville now. I love it. I like it there. Yeah.
I love to visit. Go. It's pretty fun though. Big, what's that called? Carnival ride.
Yeah. The big Ferris wheel thing.
Yeah. I go there one time.
Right.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I heard they have zip lines. I've only been there for like 6 months.
I want to do one of those zip lines through the whole Elaboration Mountains.
That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
My cousin wants to go there. I was like,
I've always wanted to do that. I never had the time, you know. But
there's a thing where you pull the level and it goes straight.
Yeah.
And it goes through the whole mountain.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I do too.
That's why I don't want to. That's why I'm trying to stop so I can do my own thing. And
right. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I don't want to do this in jail.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Right. No, I hear you. No, like I said, I don't want that for you, brother. Not at all. So, you know, whenever, can you kind of give me an idea of like, cause okay, the box, we got, and I don't remember the model names, but we have 3 different boxes. Okay. One of them's a smaller version where it gets rid of up to like 40, 50 maybe, but if it gets like above 50, you know, talking about like, you know, pictures of
probably 35 or 40
of the in there. That's cool. I'll send you the lower box.
I literally don't got that much.
Yeah, just like less than 50. If you got
everything I know, people will try to buy it.
Right.
That's the one thing I like about it because I don't get it for free.
Right. You don't get it for free? Oh, so you have to pay for it too. So obviously, yeah. And you say you have about 30 of those?
Just 30.
Yeah. So I'll send you the small box. The small box will get rid of 30 without overheating, no problem. Yeah, so that's good. All right. Okay, so If you bought them, is there any way, do you have any idea who you?
I got all mine for free. Well, the previews and.
Oh, because you said they didn't come to you for free. If you bought them, I could catch those guys. Those guys are the ones I want.
Yeah.
Okay, put it this way. Cop is goes up to a high school kid for selling weed. You know what I mean? He's just selling eighths or whatever. Okay, you know, he gets him to tell him, hey, where'd you get it from? They don't want him. He gets a stern talking to. They don't mess with him. They move on to the guy that's really selling the weight, right? Same thing. We want the ones that are producing it and selling it. Yeah. So if there's any way you could help me out with that, dude, you will gain mad points. Like showing me that guy that you showed me. Yeah, that's gonna help me.
That's a lot. Like I get on Facebook.
And his thing, they won't know it came from you. I promise you, they'll never know it came from you.
I get on Facebook. You can literally just scroll down.
Yeah.
They have pizza.
Right.
They Telegram, and you just say hi.
Yeah.
They send you a link.
Right. Yeah.
You ask them for a link.
Right.
Of it.
Right. Yeah. So I'm familiar with that. Yeah. We ran into that before. We're talking to people, and they tell me that too. So
that's the only thing I do.
Gotcha.
They usually don't give it free. I was like,
right.
Forget this.
Right.
I'm gonna go on a regular bone.
Right. Right. Hell yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good. So okay, yeah. So we'll send the box out. Since it's Friday, it's the weekend coming up. Yeah, I would say honestly, it comes from Albuquerque, so it might not be here till Wednesday. Yeah, and I'm just asking you this. Do me a favor. Don't delete any of the stuff before then. The reason why is because when you do delete, it's going to have a hard time getting the ones that have been deleted already. Okay, it's going to take longer. Okay, and this is why, like I said, it doesn't come with a charger. It comes with a full charge, but if it dies before it's finished or if it overheats, then I'm screwed and I got to send you another box and you got to send that one back. Okay, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? So. What I ask is that don't delete them, because once you delete them, it works harder. It's going to get them, but it just works a little harder. You know what I mean? So, so just try to avoid doing that. I'm not concerned with you having them until Wednesday. You know, I believe that you're going to change. Okay, I honestly, truly, 100% believe that. So, I'm gonna lie, honestly, to my group. I'm gonna tell them like, hey, look, you know, he had some stuff, but he already deleted them. Honestly, I'm gonna tell them because it's easier to deal with them, because they want me to really go far into this, like, you know, show me. You want me to honestly see everything. I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? No offense to you, I'm not judging you, but I don't want to see it. And so, and as far as I'm concerned, them wanting me to see it, that's fucked up. I don't want to see it. So I'm gonna tell them like, hey, look, he opened it up. I didn't see it. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm gonna tell them, and then it'll be all good, you know. So
yeah, this would be a good awakening for me too.
Yeah, and it usually is, man. Like I said, I've helped a lot of people.
I really thought,
and it's a wake-up call, you know.
The whole time I'm talking to that girl, I thought she's a 40-year-old guy.
Right.
Playing with me.
Right. Well.
And I was like, I'm gonna play with him a little bit too.
Yeah. By sending them the videos and pictures you sent. Yeah, I saw. Like I said, I kind of read them, and I can tell it's a young girl. Which, like I said, I met the family, so you know. But.
I'm really sorry for that.
Huh.
I really thought.
Yeah.
I feel like a dumb.
Well.
Thinking it was.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about that. I don't think you're at all, man. It's just, you know, it's just internet bull. You know what I mean?
Well, I blocked already.
Yeah. Good. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh. And I'm not going to do anything with this, but when I asked you about had you been as a kid and stuff, I do know there was like some talk about your cousin. Do you think that could have possibly been something to you know, had you know, something to do with it?
Which one?
Like your cousin. You had a cousin, Emily? Is that right?
Emily.
I don't know. You didn't say the last name, but something about you had done some stuff with your cousin.
Oh.
In the chats, and when you were talking to Mandy.
I think I remember that. We'd done a little bit of that. So
Right.
Not anymore.
Right.
She's getting married and done that. And like,
Okay, good. Good. Well, because I guess what I was trying to get to is like, did she do that with you when you were a kid? Could that possibly?
She's about the same age as me. So.
Oh, she is. Okay. And you guys, when did you guys start doing that?
Probably. We didn't realize we didn't even do it.
Really? Okay.
We didn't even know what was going on.
Right. Yeah. years old. You
aging
don't
up,
know.
and now we just realize, oh,
Yeah.
now we don't do that anymore.
You don't do that
We
no more?
stop.
You and your cousin don't? Okay, that's cool. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I
I
was
didn't
just...
even take her. I'm still a virgin. She's still a virgin.
Right.
But she's not a virgin anymore. She has a fiance.
Right. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what she told me.
Right. Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Everything's clean now. And
That's good. That's good. That's good. Seems like you're on the right track. You know what I mean? You know, I'll be honest with you.
She's looking for, possibly in the future, she's going to get pregnant with him.
Right.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. I love you.
Right. And then
Stay
you'll
on
be...
my path, like I am.
You'll be uncle then, or how does that work? No, I guess it
Cousin.
wouldn't be.
Still
Second cousin or something like that.
I have a niece.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is that from this brother?
The one you met.
Yeah.
That's
Right
their niece, and
Yeah. He seemed pretty cool.
he's cool.
Yeah, he seemed clean. He's not the one on drugs, is he? You said one of your brothers is on drugs.
That's both. Weed
I won't
and-
say nothing. Huh?
They're both on weed. That's it.
Oh, weed? That's not drugs.
Yeah.
That's medicine.
Not he.
Yeah. Yeah. That.
He does the good old shit.
Yeah. Well, I ain't worried
I
about.
can tell when he comes in angry. I was like, get your ass out. I was outside.
Yeah.
I need
yeah.
to be him.
It's tough though, man. It's
That's
tough.
why I want to quit, because I need to be him with Paul.
Right.
I need
Yeah.
to be him with her.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You need to be here to take care of her. And that's why I'm glad that we went this route, you know, so that we don't like breaking people up, families and stuff. And she needs you, you know, so that's why it's really important that you just stop this stuff. So that way in the
Half the
future.
time, I don't even know how to access this.
Yeah.
Half the time, I was just, what's going on?
Right.
One time I woke up just in the middle of doing it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's when I started stopping. I
Right.
was like, no, hell no. That's when Jesus took over.
Yeah. Good. Like I said, man, I'm glad I got you now 4 weeks after you decided to stop all this, because I feel like you're in a better place.
Yeah.
You know, I think that probably if I'd come to you 4 weeks ago when you were still in the midst of it, you know, probably would have had more to do, you know, with the situation, you know,
I
and
didn't have enough stuff in the beginning, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Some of this stuff came from, I'll be honest with you,
Came from what?
Japan.
Japan. Yeah. In Israel, you said, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. At least foreign countries, they don't care. They don't care about the kids, and they do some really bad stuff. And
That's why I'm glad I'm him.
yeah, me too, man, me too. Is there any other girls that you've talked to other than the Mandy?
To be honest with you, no.
No, that's the only one. Okay, good. That's good. Hell yeah, right on.
So
I'm glad.
I deleted message. I blocked my message. I
Yeah.
didn't delete it, but I blocked a lot of people on message.
Yeah.
I stopped all talks,
Right.
and half of them was scammers, because I
Yeah.
could tell. But it's the over and over photo. It's the same photo over and over. Again.
Right.
So,
Right.
let's delete this.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Right.
Don't talk to me again.
Good.
Block
Good.
everything.
Hell yeah.
I wish there's a way I can block every single person on my Facebook.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, there's been so many times I've thought about just deleting my whole Facebook, and just
Well, I got someone that I care about. She's.
Oh yeah.
I talk to her a lot. We play games together, and I told her to add my Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing on Snapchat.
Right.
It's like saves and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I like Snapchat. It's safer, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree for sure. Did Paul call? What's Paul needing something or what?
Oh, he's still looking for his buddies.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I was supposed to be meeting up with my buddy Paul. There's a tournament tonight. We shoot pool.
Pool?
Yeah. He just was like, hey, and he's trying to point to his time. He's like,
I've
yeah.
played pool in a long time.
oh really? You
I
used to play pool?
I used to play pool a lot.
Hell yeah.
When Geno's was here, down the street, there's used to a pool table. That's
Yeah.
one thing, but hey, now you got to buy food with it to play pool. I was like,
Really?
Yeah.
That's here in town?
Yeah.
We were going to ask you if there's a spot to play pool, but now that it's getting so late, I'm going to have to go straight to the tournament here soon. But yeah, my buddy Paul, I wasn't sure if he was going to be my partner in this tournament. And he's like, well, he says, if my buddies confront me, because he's got a couple buddies that's willing to front him. He's a hell of a pool shark, yeah. And he's like, if I can find my buddies, he's going to get, if they can front. I told him, I ain't fronting you, man. I'm paying my own way. You pay your own way. So he's trying to get somebody to give him the money to be my partner. So, but yeah, if we can, it'd be pretty sweet if we can get in that tournament tonight.
My dad used to have his own classic old pool.
Oh yeah.
He'd take it off and put it back on. It
Mhm.
was flames too. I was like, it was cool.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to keep it, but
Right.
my brother, my my brother's wife lives down there where I used to live.
Yeah.
But everything in the house, almost.
Right.
I got rid of them. It was every single thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what the? And they got rid of my Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys owe me a lot of money.
Yeah, I love Fortnite. I play that a lot, you know.
I don't play Fortnite anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I get mad because the kids get on it and
Yeah.
destroy me on it.
Right? No kidding. I was playing the other night, not last night, the night before, and I was getting tore up by an 8-year-old.
Yeah, I was like,
You know,
I'm
I'm
not
like,
playing
what
this
the
game
heck?
anymore.
You know, I've only
They
been.
play better than me. I was like, I'm playing this game for 10 years. What the heck?
I know. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been playing for a while, not 10 years, a couple years, but I mean, that
I played
first
since
year.
season 1 when
Yeah.
I was little. When it first came out, I've been playing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was beginner.
Right.
And I was pretty good. I
Yeah.
was like myth,
Right.
just a basic.
Yeah.
Now it's just suck with everyone else. That's why I don't want to play anymore.
It gets, dude, it gets so frustrating for me, and because I mean, like I said, I got lit up by every time too. Every single time, he just, it's like, man, this kid is good. But I'll tell you what, good for him. Man, when those kids, they're young like that and they get that good, they got a good future because
Yeah.
they could really, there's a lot of money in that, you know, when you start out early. Huh?
If they play it right.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I realized a lot of Minecraft YouTubers I used to know started doing the same thing I've been doing. I was like, I
Right.
need to stop too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to end up like them.
Oh, you know, people that are playing Minecraft are generally kind of pedophiles type?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
I didn't know that. My son plays Minecraft.
Well,
You think I should tell him not to play
a long
that?
time ago, YouTube was 2010 and 2012. There used to be groups of Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah.
Telling out half of them was pedophiles.
Really?
Like,
Really? Wow. I'm glad you told me that because my son, he plays Minecraft all the time.
Minecraft isn't a bad game.
Yeah.
You came in. Ask his chat.
Have you seen the new Minecraft movie yet? Oh, dude, it's hilarious. It's got Jack Black in it.
I went to see the new Warframe. I went to see that one.
Warframe. Okay.
And I was like, that's a good one.
Is that still out? Or that's an older
I
one?
think it is.
Yeah. Our movie theater sucks. I mean,
20. It just came out last week. I went to watch
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's about literally a documentary about war, Afghanistan.
Oh, gotcha.
It was brutal, to be honest with you.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any friends over there? Or did you ever have any friends over there in that war? What?
What?
Did you ever have any friends that went there in service that went over there?
I got one that never went to service, but he's in the Marines right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crap, he was more public than I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That
He
sucks.
has a kid now, though, so
Yeah.
I was like,
Ooh, wow. Yeah, I tell you what, I had a friend that went over there and you know, he died. So,
I'm sorry for your loss.
yeah, it does suck. It's been a long time, of course, but he was a good friend, you know.
Small thing,
Yeah.
my friend, he changed a lot once he got in the Marines.
Yeah.
He's just this teabag.
He what?
He's just this teabag, fucking everyone he's seen. That's how public he was.
Oh, he teabag people?
It was a
Wait, hey, I mean, hey, if you're a bunch of adults,
boys.
it's
This is
funny.
all boys and stuff.
Yeah. We had
I was like, dude, you stop.
we had a friend of mine back when I used to work in the coal
Now we
mines.
used to just joke around with him, saying, damn, you fuck anything in the hole, do It was like, oh.
Coal miners, you know, they're a different breed of people, you know, and I had a bunch of friends that, you know, worked in the mines, and
Honestly,
we were all drinking, and
we always thought he would turn out gay. That's how bad it was. I was like,
Right.
you don't turn out gay, are you? And he's like,
because he was a
he
pervert.
married a black girl. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Especially in this town, everyone's just for your own self. No one really cares about race right now.
Right.
I don't
Right.
think they do.
No.
The only thing they do care is the Mexicans. You took my job.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only thing they do care.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of Mexicans in our area. I've never had any problem with
My
races.
best friends was Mexican.
Yeah. It's cool. They're hard workers.
They are.
You gotta give them that, you know.
They did this roof over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I done them like
Oh
2
yeah.
a.m.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
That's another thing I hear was boom, 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 boom. And all of a sudden, stop.
That's one good thing. They are really good as roofing. I've seen crews of Mexicans
They did this roof.
tear a roof off and put it back on before 1 o'clock in the
They
afternoon.
did this roof, and I was sleeping around 9 o'clock. I woke up at 12. Oh, this is out eating lunch, halfway done.
Yeah. Hell, I could roof this in a day easy. I could tear off and roof this whole thing in a day, no problem. It's a pretty simple roof. But those Mexicans, man, they do them fast. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Some Mexican music. I was just tuning with it. I was
Mhm.
like, come on now, let's do more Mexican music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they always got to have their mariachi type, music going and stuff. It's funny. Yeah. I get a kick at them though when they try to talk and they try to talk like us and use our slang and they're like, "What's up, bro? What's up, bro?" Yeah. It's funny.
There's a lot of good things about him, but there's a lot of crackheads.
Is there? I wondered
There's a
about
lot of
that.
crackheads.
You have that in a lot of these
Sometimes
small
I
towns.
wonder why they let the children out, because so many
Right.
crackheads just walk around.
Right.
We got one. We name our crackheads.
You name them.
Yeah, we name one is Pagan King because she walks around like she owns the place.
Yeah.
And she screams like a mother.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they letting the kids walk around with so many crackheads around?
Yeah. Definitely need to keep around these areas and they're in this neighborhood, so they need to keep the kids up when you got stuff like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can cover before I head out of here. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Blue Sky? No. Okay. Blue Sky.
Is that a social media thing or something?
It's kind of like a Telegram encrypted app and stuff like that. Have you ever seen that pop up?
I think I do got an account on it.
You do? Okay.
I never used it.
Never used it? Okay.
I never did.
All right.
I
Cool.
don't even know my password anymore, to be honest with you.
Right. Okay. All
I
right.
forgot all about
That's good because we've heard that that's a bad one too.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't even get on it.
Right.
If I do, I get on it, try to look up a model or something.
Right. Model of age. Yeah.
And now I gotta type all that stuff.
Yeah.
Password and that's
Right.
just too much for me. It was like every time.
Yeah.
Second. So I didn't even know that. I might just not do it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. We'll like I said, when the box is doing it,
So the basics.
make sure you click.
Telegram.
Make sure you click Blue Sky too. If you have that on there, so it makes sure that it knows to get rid of it too. And then.
I didn't even get on
And
it.
here's I'm gonna be honest with you, straight up with you, okay? That first phone call when they call you, they're gonna ask you to FaceTime. I'll be honest, I don't tell people this. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I've never told any of my people like that I talk to. I've never told them this part. Okay, they told me not to tell them. Okay, but I want you to succeed in this. I want you to make sure that you use the box properly and you get rid of all that stuff. Okay. The reason I say they're gonna FaceTime you is because when they make that first phone call, they're going to ask you to FaceTime, and they're going to have you hold your phone up, and they're going to tell you what to do. They're going to have you go through all your apps, and they want to make sure that you don't have any in there, okay? And I'm being straight cool with you by telling you this because I will be honest, there has been times where I've had people like you, and I didn't tell them, and they didn't know it, and they put the box in, they got rid of all the stuff, but they still kept some of the stuff. And so when they're going through them and they seen them, boom, they're like, okay, we're done working with you, okay? So you got to make sure that when that app or when that box is working and it asks you what apps you have or have ever had, make sure you click all the boxes, okay? Because if you don't click, like say you don't click Blue Sky because you don't ever use it, and they call you for that call, and if you hang up before they finish that call or they don't get to do the face call, the same thing. They're gonna say, okay, we're not working with you. And then they'll take this kind of stuff and do something else with it. And I don't want to see that happen to you, okay? So just straight up, man, make sure that you delete all that stuff whenever it tells you to, when that box works, okay? And do me a favor, promise me you're going to send it back, okay? Because I cannot afford, you promise me, right?
In this case, give me the biggest one.
You want to get the biggest one? Okay.
Just in case I have something that I don't know about.
Right. Right, the
just
biggest
in
one.
case,
So,
'cause I
so the
deleted
big,
a lot of
so,
stuff.
so the biggest one is made for like if you have 100 or more. Are you sure that you need that one?
Probably the 50 more.
50 or more. If it's
Just
close to
case.
100, I'll send you the big one. If you think it might be close to 100 of them.
I don't think it is.
No.
'Cause I
Okay.
deleted almost every single.
Right. Because so there's 3 stages. The biggest one is 100 or more. But if it's like close to 100, you need the big one, especially if you have the apps. And if you have more than like 4 of the apps, then you need the big one.
I got Telegram, WhatsApp. What else I got? Messenger for sure. I need to delete that.
Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Have you seen stuff on Facebook Messenger too? Then?
Not that much.
No.
I seen my age group.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. You haven't seen any children on Messenger?
Mm-mm.
No.
So I don't even contact children on Facebook.
Okay, good. Well, then you
So I
probably don't.
literally thought she was
Right.
scam because she was already on
I
my
don't-
friend request.
I don't think you need to worry about deleting Messenger. If you've never used Messenger then you don't have to worry about that one. You know, Messenger's good for keeping in contact with friends and you know, like your uncle over in Louisville and stuff like that. So
I usually text the lesbian friend I have.
yeah,
So
right.
she is very unstable, and I help her a lot through stuff.
Right. Good for you. Good for you.
Like
That's what friends are for, right? Yeah, it's good. That's
like,
good.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing the right thing. Cause
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this since we're on that. Do you have any good close friends that you can confide in about this that you would be okay talking to, letting them know like, hey, look, I've been going through this, you know, desire of child stuff, and is there anybody close that you can trust that you could talk to if you ever needed to? Like if you've started to relapse, okay, like just like a support group, and but you don't want a group. But is there anybody you can reach out to that? I mean, I know it's very shameful.
Yeah.
But you have at least one person that you can talk to. Okay, good. I would suggest keeping that in the back of your mind that you might want to reach out to them. Because
I know
want
exactly what's going on with me sometimes.
But they don't know this stuff, right?
They don't.
Obviously, yeah.
Well, they literally make fun of me being a power,
Right.
Because we always make fun of each other and stuff.
Right.
But to be honest with you, I didn't even know.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Because I'd like for you to have one person that you can confide in case you have like a weak moment to where you get the urge to go back to looking or talking to these young girls.
To be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, but here's why I say that. You said, I don't think
Maybe
I
if
will.
I lose someone else in my family,
if you had phrased that differently and said, oh, I definitely won't, then I'd be convinced. But when you say, I don't think I will, there's that obviously subconscious that you don't know for sure. So
I definitely won't, because the way I've been through, the pain I've been through, so
yeah.
many times, lost my dad.
Right.
I don't want to lose anyone else.
Yeah.
So I don't want to lose them.
Right.
From this shit.
Right.
Thinking I'm bad.
Yeah.
So I probably won't.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And see, again, you said probably, and that's why I really think it's important that you have a good friend, somebody you can confide in.
Yeah.
If you get a weak moment, call them, talk to them, be like, hey, look, I'm having these desires, I'm wanting to do this.
I usually pray a lot. Just get Jesus with me all the time.
Right. Yeah.
I usually have a cross, like a white beside my side.
Yeah. Is that your cat? Or just maybe her
she
cat?
had a lot of kittens.
She's cute. She's very cute. Yeah, I would suggest that for sure.
You keep her in garage.
Yeah.
So she can eat some mice.
Right. You let me ask you this: you don't, and this is important, but do you ever use a laptop for any of this stuff?
I do got a laptop, but I don't get on it.
Yeah.
Do you have any of these? And that's it.
You have any of these apps on there? Is it a Mac that goes with the with
it's
iPhone?
It's a Windows.
Okay.
6. It's an old one. I can't get nothing on it.
Right. Okay.
Like, the only thing I can get is YouTube, and there's nothing on YouTube.
Okay. Because the reason I say that is like if you have anything on there, it's a whole different box for a laptop. It's completely different, and they're gonna wanna do that if you have one of them too.
I don't chat on freaking laptops. I don't like opening up, closing, opening up, closing, opening up.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't like
a lot of people, they'll use laptops too because it's easier to, get on there, and then you got the camera and stuff too. So
I delete the box account.
Yeah.
I taped it up. And stuff.
Good.
Sometimes I know people can hack my camera.
Right. Yeah.
Hack me. Says typing along,
Right.
playing video games and stuff.
Yeah, right on. Cool. Good deal. Hey, what's a good place to eat around here? Is there any good place to eat?
There was down there. There's a Mexican place.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they're open.
I
or
love
not.
Mexican food. It's a
I
good
think they got
Mexican.
chicken, cheese, and rice right now in my freaking house.
Oh yeah, yeah, from there. Yeah, right on.
And yes, chicken, cheese, and rice is good down there. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I ate down there.
Right on. Right on.
There's another place, a cheeseburger place down there. So it's to the left, you see cars on the right.
Yeah.
Good
cheeseburgers?
Geno's,
Okay.
those cheeseburgers, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how good it is because I haven't ate down there yet.
Right. What's your favorite place to eat in this town?
Probably
Because we're gonna probably go get something to eat before we head out.
I like the Chinese place.
Yeah.
Not the Chinese, the Mexican place. It's better. They used to. They opened like before they had that one in town.
Yeah.
They opened one in Calhoun, and I used to go a lot over there.
Right. Same family that runs it.
I think so.
yeah,
'Cause
cool.
They opened it. Same. I can't even stand them at the time.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know the food's gonna be good. Yeah, and that's actually how I judge.
We got a Subway down here too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Subway. I love Mexican food, so that's
I get
probably
Subway.
that's probably where we'll go.
I get Subway probably 1 year
Yeah.
a day or something. 1 year a time.
Right.
I don't get that much.
Right. They have chicken Calhoun there at that Mexican restaurant. That's my favorite dish.
They had chicken down there too.
Mhm.
I usually get the chicken, cheese, and rice because it's simple.
Right.
Gets me full.
Right.
It's cheaper, I think.
Yeah. Right on. Right on.
And we get
Yeah.
a big bowl for the whole family.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm a big eater. I eat a lot, so I'm looking for a nice big meal tonight because, you know, I'm a big eater. You know, I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day today. I had one other guy this morning I
haven't
found
eaten
some
nothing
help for.
all week. I've been
Really?
sick.
Oh yeah, you said you've been sick. Yeah.
I haven't
Fuck.
been eating nothing.
Right. Were you running a fever or?
I don't know what I had.
Really?
I had a fever.
Mhm.
I had diarrhea. Like all the stuff at the same time.
Really? Wow.
It's been.
Yeah.
My mom said it's been running around.
Oh yeah.
So,
How long have you been better? I'm just wondering if I need to wash my hands. I don't want to get sick.
Yesterday I was better.
Yesterday you were better, so okay. Not been running a fever in 24 hours then? Okay, well hopefully maybe you're not contagious. I had a, I'm a big handshaker, when I appreciate
I'm a
somebody,
handshaker too.
it's just natural for me to shake their hand.
Uh,
And I had a guy that like
in
yourself.
my church, I didn't go to church Wednesday because I was sick.
Yeah,
And they worry about me. I always hug down. I always go down. They hug. They do big hugs and stuff.
right,
And
right. Yeah. That's good, man. A good church is a good step for you as well.
I've been going down there my whole life.
Really?
They
Okay,
changed
good.
my life and since my dad died. And
Yeah.
It changed my whole perspective.
Yeah, your dad passed away in 2017, right? Yeah, it sucks.
And he was the only one that's really supported me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Like I said, man, we do our research, and it's because I was going to ask you that earlier, but I don't think that is part of it. But a lot of times when you lose somebody close to you, and the depression, it kind of leads you to do some things you wouldn't normally do, So I don't know. I'm sure that was pretty hard on you to lose your dad, and so I mean. The group had some sympathy for you, like, man, look, he's young. He lost his dad at an early age, young age. Let's try to see if we can't find him some help.
To be honest with you, I don't mind if you guys put a tractor on my car. I don't mind.
Oh, what?
Tractor on my car.
No, we're not like
Tractor
that.
on
We're
me.
not
I
them
don't
type
care.
people. Yeah, that's not what we
I don't
do.
do nothing.
Yeah, no, we're not like that. We're not.
I
Yeah, I know it seems like we're like, but
I
no,
know,
we.
but I'm just saying right now, I
Yeah.
don't mind it.
Okay, yeah, I got you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
24/7.
Right, I appreciate that. Yeah, but no, we're not gonna.
I feel
We're not
like I'm
gonna.
being tracked right now. To be honest with you.
No, you're not. And we're not.
Yesterday, I felt like I
We
was
don't
being
want to
tracked.
invade your privacy. We want you to do this on your own because we want you to want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you think, if we got trackers on you, all that shit, that's just too much control, and it doesn't work.
Actually, I was
It
thinking
only-
about putting a tractor on my car so I can track everywhere.
Right.
I was like, oh.
Right. It only
So-
works. This only works if you want it to change, and I feel like you
Yeah.
do. So,
I literally, I wanted to put a tracker on there, so just in case someone steals my car.
Right.
I'd be like, hey, can you track my car?
Right.
Uh,
Hey, my buddy might come by here because I think we're probably gonna head out from here, me and my buddy, to go play that tournament, and he's gonna take the band. So, is he not gonna come?
It's gonna be a while.
Oh, why? They got issues.
You gotta read your messages.
Hey, give me 1 second, okay? Because I'm kind of stuck here till he gets here, because it's too far out of the way for me to take him. And then when my buddy gets here, I'd say we're probably barely gonna have time to get to the tournament. So let me see if he's gonna, because if he's not, I'm gonna, huh?
Do I need to do any paperwork?
No, like I said, dude, this isn't like that. It's just, this is all it is, man. Just the conversation. I'll have them send the box out to you.
This location?
I have your brother's address for you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Would you rather me just have it sent here?
It's just send it here.
Yeah, I can have it
usually
sent
get
here.
an Amazon stuff.
And here's the thing, like, even if somebody else seen it, they're not gonna know what it is. Okay, it's just gonna be in your name, but it's not gonna be obvious. So you won't have to worry about it. Like, so if grandma sees it, it's not a big deal. Let me go see what my buddy's saying real quick. Okay. I don't even know if we're gonna make that tournament, man. Do you want to be my partner in this tournament? Because if he don't show up, then I don't want to miss the tournament. Okay. Okay, well, shit, I don't know.
I told him to bring him here no matter what.
But wait, told me to meet them, show them the proof.
I told him.
Is this the phone you called them from?
Yeah. It's a deputy's number. Call it back.
That one there?
Yeah, good.
Yes, how you doing, sir? My name is, I'm the head of Poachers, Illinois. Okay. I just seen my cameraman. So the way we do this is I've got him on audio and video, admitting to everything. Okay. He's an extremely sick person. He has been having conversations with a 9-year-old, telling them that he wants to have, I have some very, very vulgar, I have all the proof, man. This is like more proof than you've ever seen in your life. I promise you. Okay. I need somebody here, because trust me, when you see these and you see what he's doing, what he's admitted to me, okay, you're going to want to put him in cuffs. I'm telling you, this is a, okay. Okay. I can wait 10 minutes.
Well, he's the same way. He feels the same way we do. As if we show up in front of this guy's house and he sees us and he don't want to come out, then we can't kick the door in.
No, listen, we are outside. Okay. I'm having a conversation with him. We've done this. We have arrests in 48. We have arrests in 48 states across the country. We have.
Is the conversation over the phone?
No, I'm here with him. I'm here having the conversation in person. He's admitted to everything. He admitted to a lot. When he gets here, trust me, just watch. When you walk up here, I will get him to admit to it in front of you. Trust me. I've done this many, many times. We're very professional, okay? If you come here, when you walk up, I will do what's called a vouch. You'll see what I mean. Nobody's in danger. He knows it. It's been a very cordial conversation. He thinks I'm here to help him, not get him in trouble. But when you guys walk up here, just walk up to us and you'll see what I mean, okay? Just trust me on this. We do this a lot, and it's very professional. Our decoys are highly professional. Everything we do is 100% professional, and this is going to be a cut and dry case for you guys, but he needs to go to jail, and I need you to get here before he starts getting suspicious, because right now he's not. I told him that I'm waiting on a buddy to go play in a pool tournament. Trust me, I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. He's going to admit in front of you, even if he doesn't. I have it all on video and audio, and I have all of it black and white. Okay.
He's probably 7-8 minutes out right now.
That's fine. I can handle that. That's no problem. I appreciate you. I'll see you when you get here.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I tell you what, my buddy's a. He's huh?
My buddy's all.
He's so dumb, but yeah, he's on his way. So, it looks like we are going to make the tournament, thank God. But, you know, yeah. So how much pool did you used to play? You ever get good at it, or?
I suck at it, man.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. You ever play softball or baseball?
I used to play baseball when I was little.
Yeah. I love baseball. That's like my favorite sport. I just can't play it anymore. I'm too old.
I used to play baseball, football, basketball. I used to play all the sports.
Yeah. Right on.
I
That's
wanted
good.
to. There's nothing here to do, so I was like,
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah.
play all the sports I can.
Yeah.
I've been trying to hit the gym too.
Yeah.
Trying to get clean and stuff.
You like old cars? Classic cars?
I do.
You're gonna love my buddy's car. That was a big bang. He's gonna be pulling
I
up
think they're doing over there.
construction.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Right.
They're doing something for the grandma.
Right.
Moving right beside them.
Right. You're gonna love my buddy's car when he pulls up. He's got a '68 Camaro,
I
mint
got a,
condition.
Old Mustang now.
Really?
It's all
Really?
rusty pieces. My
Yeah.
mom's old car, but
Can I see it? I'm a big gearhead. Hell yeah, I'm a big gearhead. I'd love to see it.
Mustang. Cool. Mustang.
Yeah. Sorry, I just don't want to flick my cigarette right on your arm. I went like this, about got you in the arm, so I.
What if I can open it? It doesn't have a door.
Is it complete? I see you got a motor over here.
It's not complete. It's
Yeah.
all pieces of the pieces.
Right.
I don't know what he's in now. It's all covered up. And
Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, sucks.
see the flame right now. He does.
Oh yeah. Oh
paints.
yeah. Man, I love Mustangs, man. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
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 My mom's old car. She wrecked it a long time ago, and they never started to fix it up.
Right. Yeah. I do a lot of engine work too.
Sometimes I want to get this fixed in my papa's old truck.
Yeah.
Light them
Whose boat is that? Is that your boat?
Huh?
Is that your boat right there?
Yeah, that's my boat.
Is it really? Oh, they're not here for us. Don't worry about that.
I don't know what we're doing.
Huh?
Probably got a call or something.
Oh, did your grandma call him because we've been here videoing? We should have told
know.
you. Don't worry about it. Hey, we'll just change the subject. How you guys doing? We've just been having a conversation, but you've agreed that you're not going to talk to these year-old girls anymore, right?
Yes.
And you're gonna get rid of all the you have on your phone, right? And how many did you say you had? About 30?
About 45.
About 40 pieces of on there? Okay. And you agreed you're going to get rid of it though, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Appreciate that.
Being honest with you. We
Yeah.
got a major coming to talk to you too.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if she existed. You what? I didn't know Mandy existed, to be honest with you. I thought she was a 40-year-old man.
So, I'm going to grab my chat logs. I'm going to let you guys.
I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah, he's been very honest with me, and we appreciate it. So you'll see at the very beginning, she says, "I'm about you." This is the very first page. Okay.
I'm sorry to see you.
So right to remain silent, anything you say can be against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights? Having these rights
All of the squares are the like key points, but quite a while. I can get that for you. I'm not the one that was actually doing the checks. Yes, yeah. And also, I mean, they're broke down. There's like 4 per page, so do that to save paper. Some of these chat logs we get are just insanely thick, and
so are these ours to keep?
yes, I'm also going to provide you a digital copy to make it easier for you as well. We have it all on a Google Drive, and most of the time we'll do also a screen recording where you can see it all as well. So it's all, yeah.
What's your last name?
Both units attempted.
How do you spell it? What's your birthday?
Say that in your traffic. Simple road.
You don't have any kind of weapons on you or anything, do you?
Alright. Where'd you meet this Facebook, just Messenger?
Yes. I already blocked her.
Okay. How long were y'all talking? Usually?
So 2022, so about a year. And at first I didn't talk to her at all. Now I sent her just talk.
You seen any pictures to her or anything?
I have some pictures for her. Yes.
Alright.
And it's on.
Right now we're just waiting for my major to get here.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.
He's more in depth about this stuff than we are.
Yeah, of course.
We don't really get this a lot around here. So.
Yeah, I understand.
My Facebook's been hacked so many times, and I don't even know how I sent her a friend request, to be honest with you. This is all mine.
So you just logged in, it was already, her friend is on Facebook.
And I saw a devastation and high, and just started talking.
Okay.
And I thought it was a scam. You know,
You have ID on you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We'll need all that for our report.
Yeah. Tell you what, since my mics are running and I don't want my personal information over the, I'll write it down. If you got something, I can write it down.
Yeah, let me go grab it.
Make it easier for editing and all. I'll follow you, bud. So the chat started back in 2022. So yeah.
I've been watching the videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I kind of figured that's
Yeah,
what y'all were doing.
yeah, absolutely.
Right. If you would, just write it down on that.
Okay. If you don't mind me borrowing your pen, if you don't mind. I usually have one on me, but. And if you want to come over here and check out look at my ID. You got a body camera thing, you can take a picture of my ID if you like.
Well, we don't have body cameras.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Take a picture of
There you
this
go.
right here.
That's no problem. Just want to make sure I'm cooperative with you guys, so.
Like I said, I just need this for the report.
Yeah.
very explicit stuff as well as pictures. He's submitted.
That's who you think she's talking to?
So all of the boxes that are outlined, those are like the key points and stuff, and there's a lot of them. That's the very first page where she tells them the age, and he sent several videos of them, and while he also was mentioning all three of the girls while he was
What else?
the 10-year-old. So all of the video footage from this I have that I will email to you. Okay, you guys give me an email, I can email it to you. Okay, if you like, I can bring the disc, and download on your computer if you like, even whatever you prefer is fine with me. But I have them on camera admitting to, everything that I've already had, and then also he admitted to having Telegram. He's admitted to he has Blue Sky, and from doing this, as long as we're doing this, those are all basically used for, you know what I mean? So, but it gets really explicit in here, man. This one's pretty bad. Like one of the worst ones that I've had in a long time.
Yeah,
He goes into major detail about telling the girls to do stuff to each other and use on each other and all. I mean, it's graphic. Those are videos and pictures he sent. My decoy also has other videos that we can provide you as well. I just chose not to,
Is this the first time y'all ever had any encounter with this guy?
With this guy, yeah. We do this, we go all over the country. We have, our group is a chapter under Poachers. We're Poachers, Illinois. But combined, we have arrests in 48 states across the country. We have convictions in 43 at the moment, and expecting that to go up. So yeah, this is our first time here.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever done any others in Kentucky?
Yes, we just did one just the other day, 2 days ago.
Same kind of issue?
Yep, same thing.
Well, help me out. What'd they charge?
They charged him for that chat there, and on that one was a little bit different because he was a hard old man, and he didn't admit to anything on the video. But on this one, we have admitting to having also your officer. He admitted to your officer as soon as he walked up here in front of your officers. I said, "Hey,
he's got."
Yeah, to your officers, right? So what we do is, as soon as he walks up here, as soon as your officers walk up, I turn to him. I said, "So you have some that you admitted to have on your phone, right? But you've agreed to get rid of it?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "How many do you think you have on there?" And he told you 30, didn't he?
30 to 40 is what he.
Yeah, that's what he said. So he straight up admitted to the officers right there in front of us that he has 30 or 40 that he was willing to delete, and his phone's in his pocket. So you have everything to seize the phone, and that's of course where all your seizing the phone, of course, is where all you're going to find the bigger charges.
And that's what I was.
Yes.
Just kind of researching, because right now what I was told was.
Absolutely.
We had pictures, so I'm like, man, that's a misdemeanor unless there's a prior conviction.
Yeah, well.
But if we've got.
He admitted he has 30 to 40 on there. And here's the thing. So I do a little thing with him and tell him that, hey, we have a box that we can send you that will get rid of all your stuff. And I tell him, like, I got a small box that will get 50 or less, or I have a big box that's made for like up to 100 or more. He told me to send him the big box. He told me to send him the big box, which means that he's got way more than 30 or 40. Either way, 30 or 40, him admitting, that's enough.
Right.
And you're gonna find, I've been doing this a while, and I'm telling you, you're gonna find a lot on this guy. It's bad. It's like he needs, not telling you what to do, but he needs to leave in cuffs, and you guys gotta seize that phone, because it's got a lot in there, I promise you. And here you go, sir.
Appreciate it.
Name, address, and phone number.
I was texting with the county attorney on the way here trying to,
Yeah,
and she's not much help.
right.
And that's the reason why I was like, what are some of the other things?
Are you the one I
other
talked to?
agency-
Are you the one I talked to when I called?
Mhm.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And that's the reason why I was kind of asking you, what are
Yeah.
some of the other agencies charging? Because
Yeah,
we're not,
right.
Owensboro has an ICAC unit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
tied
I'm
through the
familiar.
state.
Yeah,
And I tried to call one of their detectives and I can't
Yeah.
get a hold of him.
Right.
I've asked him to call me back to kind of run some things.
I get
by.
it. Yeah, it's not a normal thing for you guys. I get it. So,
Yeah,
you know,
like I said, I was always a part of the ICAC takedown. I was never part of ICAC.
Right.
So, this
So,
is a
the-
fairly new ball game for me too.
the-
And so
that he has on his phone that he admitted to.
that's going
those
to be
are those are big charges.
that's going to
Yeah.
be our big kick.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you're gonna have a good one with this one, buddy. I
Yeah.
tell you, this is gonna be a good one for you because he's got a lot. I promise you. And he's been talking to the decoy since 2002.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Or 2000, yeah, he said 2002 or 2022. 2022.
Yeah, 22.
Still.
It's 2002.
It's a long time. Yeah. 22. That's a long time. Still.
That's 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, so we loaded him up, take him down to the office, and get him down there. We'll question him on that and see if he'll give us permission to go through his phone. Because if not, then we'll have to seize the phone.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
we'll have to
Get a
send it
warrant.
off to.
Yeah.
Which we've got a lady that comes in part time. We've got gray keys and
Right on.
it can get into it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but,
He's pretty cooperative with me. You know, I think he'll be cooperative if you do it right. I think you'll be able to just be like, hey, we just,
and hopefully he'll give us consent. We can bypass search warrant and then
for sure.
we can charge him with.
What about, you say he was talking to him on a computer or was it all through his phone?
It's on his phone. I asked him about that during the video you'll get as well, and he said that it was all on his phone. I did that as also as a way to make sure that, you know, and he said that he has a laptop, but it's an old one, Windows, and he said he never used it for anything else.
And what we'll probably do, John, is after everything's said and done, we'll probably still go ahead and write a search warrant, come back and get the laptop, any thumb drives, any disk
Very cool.
that.
Tell
Would
Bailey
the-
this is his call.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think it's a very good decision on your part for that too.
And if he's gonna agree, we'll go ahead and ask him.
Yeah. All right. I got your back, buddy. Okay. All right. So if you cooperate with them, you know, they're going to ask you a couple things and it's going to be a lot better on you.
What's your name? Goes, okay. Where's the phone that goes?
Right here, sir.
Okay, go ahead and hand it to his officer. Here it goes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive you down to the station, okay?
Okay, sir.
We're gonna talk to you, figure out what's going on,
Okay, sir.
and then we'll kind of go from there. Now, do you have any computers, thumb
No, sir.
drives, discs, anything like that?
No, sir.
Now it's time to, like I said, be straight up front with me.
No, sir.
Honesty's gonna play a long way,
Yes, sir.
okay? So right now, I can't make any guarantees on anything right now. I say we get down there, let's figure out what's going on. And then from there, then, we'll get you going in the right direction,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes.
So one of these, deputies here will run you down to the office and we'll all just meet
Yes.
down there and see what we got going, okay?
Yes.
Got any questions at this point?
No, sir.
Okay. And like I said, truthfulness and cooperation goes an absolute long way, okay? Sorry to say.
Show a moment in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all want to run him to the office and
Come through, yeah. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
we'll, no matter what, he'll at least get to call you or we'll be bringing him back home. I don't know what's exactly going on.
I don't know.
So one way or the other, here in a little bit, we will let you know.
Go over there and get them if they're going to put them in
Okay.
cuffs. Come on, video.
Appreciate it. Hello. Hey, I got a question for you. I'm here with some guys with
Poachers, Illinois.
poachers. You ever dealt with them? Okay, well, they've gotten somebody here in Livermore, and they've got all the text messages recorded, all the pictures, the videos of the guy sending, thinking that he's sending to a year-old girl. Well, unfortunately, we haven't, because they called me at the house and they'd already confronted him. And he's being very cooperative, and apparently he's saying there's stuff on his phone, on the phone. Okay. See, he had a post 16? Okay. Okay. What? Yes. What's this guy's name? Well, I thought when ICAC, y'all could go pretty much anywhere as long as you were under the ICAC, can you not?
So guys, you guys still there?
Oh, okay. Well, that was in the thing for the
Hi guys, are you still there? I hope this is still streaming. I know this is a long one, but it took a while for the cops to get here, so. Okay.
Yeah, thinking that he was sending it to a 12-year-old girl.
So they have him in the back of the squad car, guys, and we are expecting an arrest, of course. He did admit to having the on his phone. The chats are pretty gruesome. They're pretty detailed, so.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's exactly what we're here for, to make sure they get arrested, so that's all we're here for.
Okay. Okay, that'll work, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. He's saying, hopefully, he said you can prosecute it, but it's a misdemeanor, so all we can do would be citing the arrest.
Yeah.
You said it's got like 40 items.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll try and get consent. And if not, we'll see if we can get, search warrant, get into this phone. Problem about it is, we want to keep you on our side because we want him to unlock that phone.
Yeah. 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 I think he will too. And honestly, I think you're going to find a lot more than 30 or 40.
Oh
Trust
yeah,
me,
if he's needing a big box, you need a big box for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I use that. That's why I use that. It's just, you know, it's a
Nice trick.
I love it. So yeah.
He says, the guy I was speaking with, because I kick out on Owensville, I can't leave Davisville. They've got a couple people. He's calling his other partner that does it to see if this guy's on their radar. Yeah. See if this guy's on their radar. But he said we really need to contact Lloyd Ray with state. He's over the ICAC in this area. Poach. Well, we'll ask. When I have Bailey on the way, have dispatch call on the way taking our whose cards in. Have dispatch see if they can get a hold, or have them call KSP. I don't know if it's 16 or 2. You might be out of post 2, but see if they see if they can make contact with them and have them contact us, reference to an ICAC deal. And if you want to go ahead and call and see if she'll go ahead and call state and see if he can call and get us some guidance. Because something like this, I don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate that. I think it's gonna be hard to screw it up though. We got
to make sure we're on our P's and Q's.
Of course.
Is that recording right now?
Actually, no, this one.
Okay.
And now it is, but. Oh, gotcha. Well, we make it pretty easy for you as much as possible, so hopefully they could be really bad at the job and still prosecuting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's over ICAC. I don't know if he's post 16 or post 2.
Yeah, sorry guys, I know this phone sucks. It's supposed to be the best out there, but I don't know if it's the phone or if it's the platform, guys. But
so let's head on down to the office.
before you guys head out, can I get an email?
Hey, if you got
that I can send.
Got their names?
I got yeah. He was just a camera guy. He didn't really do anything.
Make sure we got who's actually carrying on the conversation, because Donna did tell me that.
Yeah, it was me. So I'm in the video the whole time. I know you guys are one party consent, so I'm in the conversation video the entire time. My cameraman makes sure he keeps me in it. So
if he didn't have any part with the texting or anything,
yeah.
it's all him with conversation and
Cool.
texting. We just got to make sure we got.
He has a picture of my ID, and also I wrote my name and address and phone number down for him as well. Just what I need from you is, and more than just this video, I have a really sick video of him saying the 3 girls' names.
Card or nothing on it.
I don't have any cards really.
I've got cards,
So we have another catch here in Kentucky. It's about, it's some hours away from here, but so as far as the video, it might be tomorrow evening before I can get it uploaded and out to you. Okay, because it's a long video, so it'll take a while.
So there's my email.
Let me make sure I can read it. Last office, I did one up in Superior, Wisconsin, not too long ago, and I couldn't read his handwriting. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm just make sure. Yeah, I think I can see it all. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're good. You got good handwriting.
Try to.
I appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you,
sir. Sorry to bring you out on your personal time. I appreciate you, sir.
Up in Owensboro, so it took us a little bit.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys very much. All right. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. He's in that squad car right there. I don't know what you guys missed, but we got the whole video on the other camera. So we have another catch tomorrow. And after that, when we get home, we will upload everything. I don't think we're going to be able to upload this one tonight. I think it's going to be too big of a video. I'm going to get in the van here. Okay. So, swap this back. All right. slanted one says F that cop. No, man. Cops are cool as shit, dude. Totally cool. I think you got the wrong idea. They're awesome, man. They did a good job. They got him in cuffs. They put him in there. They did get his phone. They haven't dealt with this kind of a case before, guys, so but yeah, this is a good catch. Very good catch, okay?
If you want to support the predator poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.